As the library door comes into view, I realize something very important. Maybe the library isn't open on Sundays. Even though it's poorly managed on weekdays, it must be different on weekends. The managing teacher must have locked it up. Yes, it's not open. How are we gonna get in? Here. Take something from her skirt pocket. Take it and see it's a key. Are you kidding? Attached by a string, plastic labeled library main entrance. It's specially made just for Katomi-chan. It's obviously an official school key and not especially made just for Katomi-chan. I turn the plastic label over. Katomi is written on the back in black oil-based marker. You wrote this yourself? Yeah. Okay, I want to pretend I haven't seen this. I'd better ask now or I'll definitely read it later. How did you get this? I used to borrow a key every day, but then the librarian gave this one to me. Are you sure that's all? It's very, very diligent to the I was very, very diligent, so the librarian made me an honorary library assistant. Are you sure you weren't very, very annoying, and then the librarian got tired of dealing with you? In any case, I'm glad to know that she didn't obtain it through illegal means. I'm very competent. I clean every day, organize books, and let's unlock the door. Listening to her would take all day, so I decided to go inside. While looking for the keyhole, I noticed that there's a gap between the door and the wall. I placed my hand in the door and slide it open easily. I look at her. I'm the honorary library student assistant. I sometimes forget to lock the door. Alright. She's pretty incompetent at her job. I actually don't like to lock the door. It's not a matter of whether you like it to or not. Looking back, I was able to come in and out of the library because of her. You're probably only thinking about your books. Step, 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 slides past me and she sidles. My mistake. Sidles past me and goes inside. And she's not listening. I'm used to this by now and just follow in behind her. Phew. Stops at the side of the bookshelf and lets out a sigh of relief. Turns to me. I feel so happy being surrounded by books again. Wait just a sec, Tomoe-kun. Runs off to the librarian's desk. Alright, begin some mopping, cleaning again. Sit down on a nearby seat, put a key in the bag on the table. I look at the key's label again. Katomi. The handwritten has large round letters, as if written by the child. I turn my head and look out the window. The sunny sky makes this rain yesterday seem like an illusion. The bright light is softened by the curtains as it reaches the wooden floor. She continues to slide the mop across the floor again and again. What do you do in the morning? Lots of stuff at home. I just while mopping. I wonder if she means she does housework. Since she just makes her own lunch boxes, I'm sure she keeps her house in order. Must be a lot of trouble. Yeah. Have you ever hung out with others? Yes. Her answers are vague, possibly because her attention is focused on cleaning. She's mopping an even larger area than before. Yep. I'm staring at her in a daze. After a while, she finally finishes cleaning. She probably wants us to sit with her on the floor, doesn't she? Puts away the mop and brings out her cushion. Takes a pile of books out of her bag and puts them on a table. Picking out each book one by one, she makes a circle on the ground. She dusts off her cushion and throws it in the middle of the circle. Here we go, here we go. Stand on one leg, take off sock. Whoa. Almost trips and hops around on one leg. Phew, here we go. Managed to become barefoot. Now she's ready. Why am I staring at her? Wasn't I going to find an empty classroom, kill time, and looking at things objectively? Aren't I just in her way? Weird feelings are welling up inside me. Feelings of nostalgia and guilt are mixing deep inside my mind. I think I've experienced these exact emotions before. I think it was when I come to my senses, I realize that she's staring at me. On the floor, sunbeams are shimmering like a ring of fire. Why? I feel like I shouldn't be here. Dude, why? Alright, we're getting a lot of outs for this. That's I feel like we're too deep into it though. Just stop now. Hey, is it okay for me to be here? Totally confused. This is the library, so any student of the school is allowed to freely enter. Gives a big smile. I could point out several issues like how the library is supposed to be closed or how the school shouldn't be open today, but that's not the problem. I'm the honorary library assistant. You already said that. I just looks at me seriously and I'm thrown into confusion. Do I really need to be here? All I did the other day was take part of your lunch. Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't bring lunch today. I didn't say that because I'm hungry. Is that so? Seems relieved but also dissatisfied. We keep wandering off topic. Hey, listen carefully before answering. Yeah. In other words, are you happier when I'm here? Out of desperation, I ask her a loaded question. Yeah. And nods as if that were given. It makes me very, very happy. And then she gives her usual subtle smile. Alright. In the end, I decide to stay. Can't really change how useless I am, though. What is it now? Tomoe-kun, would you like to read? Oh boy. Alright, let's... I doubt we'd be able to read any of her books. At all. I mean, maybe we could read, just not understand any of it. Let's read. Well, I have time to kill, so trying something new might not be bad. Are there any books you'd recommend? The moment I say that, her face lightens up. In that case, examine each and every book she brought. What do you prefer, English or French? Don't judge others based off your own standards. Keep the books in Japanese, please. Do you mind if they're Japanese translations? Whatever. I give a half-assed answer. In that case, chooses a book. I recommend this one. What kind of book is it? In short, examines human consciousness from a quantum mechanical perspective as something that isn't algorithmic and cannot be replaced with a computer. That's the kind of book it is. I have no clue what you're saying. It's very, very exciting. Reading it will make you tingle with excitement. I didn't stutter through all that, but it fucking stutter on tingle. Are you kidding me? She apparently has abnormal fetishes that I don't understand. Do you have a more normal novel or something? A normal novel? Tilts her head to the side with a blank look. Like a best-selling book or something. Next, she selects an old book with a black cover. It looks way too grim to be a bestseller. This isn't exactly a novel, but bestseller in a lot of different countries. Dude, what if she gave me the book, The Dandelion Girl or whatever? Isn't it hard to read? Not at all. Alright. Both kids are adults, and adults read it. It's really thick. There are a lot of stories in it. My favorite one is about Noah's Ark. Oh, it's the Bible. You gave me the Bible? I look at the title carefully. It reads Old Testament. Amen. And chant that and push it to the edge of the desk. Are you even Christian? I also have the Koran. I don't know. It's a bestseller in a lot of different countries. Oh, I have Ramayana over here. It's a bestseller in a lot of different countries. They're all wonderful. She's having a one-man religious war. There's nothing you don't read, huh? Yeah. Answers without hesitation. Is she what they call a true book lover? Don't you have anything thinner or easier to read? One that would fit me perfectly? In that case, looks at my face. Thinks deeply. She is now having a lengthy meditation session while staring at my face. Alright, okay, seems to have arrived at a conclusion. You might not find one here. Thank you very much for that ruthless answer. Alright, I'll go find something to read on my own. I'll help. No, it's fine. Stop her as she starts to follow me. If I choose a book by her standards, my brain will instantly evaporate. Just go read your books. I don't want to get in your way. Okay. I'll leave her behind and go to the shelves. The fluorescent lights are off, so the area is dark with cool yet stagnant air. The books are packed tightly together without any room to spare. Don't even know how they're organized. I wander around in the narrow passageways. Finding the section with novels, I pick one with an exciting looking title. I look at the back and read the description. It's a war story written by a foreign fantasy author. This should do. I return to the reading table and I see that she's completely immersed in her own book. Feeling relieved at the sight, I open the cover of my book. I'm bored within 3 minutes. The reading is too philosophical and uptight. The words are also not many people would enjoy reading something like this. Let's find one about murders or disasters, something flashier. While thinking that, I let out a huge yawn. Close my eyes, feel a soft light beam against my eyelids. Sleep overtakes me right away. I listen carefully. In precise intervals, she continues turning pages. It sounds like waves breaking on a distant shore. What? Okay. I'm trying to put out the fire. I clench my teeth and keep dousing it with water. The orange flames flicker as if they're alive. Beyond the fire is someone crying. Someone is crying. Adults who I don't know come and put the fire out right away. Someone behind me, someone I'm protecting, is crying. Tiny hands cover her face as she sobs. What is that? What was that? What? I wake up. I think I was dreaming or something, but I don't remember what. Traces of a feeling similar to regret linger in the back of my mind. I realize I've slept through the lazy afternoon. I should go home, pick myself up and look around. It's evening. The walls and floors in the library are tinted with gold. The golden world, she's still here reading. Doesn't even notice that her own shadow has fallen on the pages open before her. Let's go home. No answer. Hey, Katomi. Still no answer. How to use my final weapon. Katomi-chan. Her fingers stop turning the pages. Her eyes look up from the book. She slowly turns to me. Tomoya-kun. The two of us gaze at each other for no reason. It's pretty embarrassing. We'd better get back or we'll be in trouble. Huh? Finally comes to her senses and frantically looks at the wall clock. I think we have a little more time. Won't your family be worried? Possibly because she wants to read more, she gives a vague answer. Can't leave her in the deserted school building. Let's continue tomorrow, okay? When I say that, she seems to agree. Let's do that. She closes the book and stands up from the floor. Okay. Stops at a corner. Neither of us has said a word since leaving the library. It doesn't feel awkward though. The evening wind comes down from the mountains, unbelievably cold compared to earlier in the day. Her childish hair decoration and her long hair flutters in the wind. I look down at the ground. Two shadows stretch before us down the street. Which way are you? I mean, which way is home for you? Incidentally, I'm this way. I'm that way. Point in opposite directions. The area isn't entirely deserted, so I think it'll be fine. Alright, take care. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you tomorrow, Katomi. Wave and start walking. Katomi remains standing still. Holding onto her bag filled with 9 books, she stares at me. What? It's nothing. I'll be waiting for you tomorrow. I'll make lunch too. Yeah, I know. I answer her. I'll be looking forward to it. In the evening, late, Katomi smiles bashfully. And starts walking. Probably walks faster when she's alone. She shrinks into the distance right away. It's exactly like yesterday evening when she held her umbrella. She probably went straight home afterward. I wonder if she really doesn't have any friends. I mumble and then shake my head. I don't like to be nosy. I raise my left hand and stretch to the evening sky. School starts again tomorrow. For some reason I think of the girl I met at the bottom of the hill. She's a student who was trying to form a drama club. First of all, isn't the drama club at the school defunct? Topic came up once during idle chatter. Will she be acting in a play by herself? Thinking of that reminds me of something. I recall my conversation with Katomi today. She said she's not in a club. I smile at my idea. I better tell her before I get to the library. Meaning I have to get to school on time. Out of habit, I become melancholic. Now then, stretch a bit more and start walking. Ooh, that's cool. So we're actually gonna... Are they gonna somehow put drama club? Monday. Oh. I suddenly feel lethargic. It started another week of having to sit through one tedious class after the next. I think we're supposed to get... We were just talking about getting up early, dude. Don't even give me this shit. I really don't see that happening. I feel like mindlessly sitting through lectures would probably be easier overall. working every day just to put food on the table. Once I got myself stuck in that cycle, I'd never be able to walk away from it, no matter how pathetic I felt. Let's wake up. And then, third period is over. Just like that. Because the teacher just likes to tell stupid stories, most of the break is already used up. I stop random students in the hallway and ask for the name of the class of someone who recently returned to school. Oh, she's in our class. You mean Furukawa, right? The second person to ask is what I want. She's in class B. After hearing that, I head to my objective. Oh, well, it looks exactly like our class. Even the same the classmates. I nonchalantly look through the open door. I find Furukawa right away. Isolated from the various cliques, she's sitting alone at her desk. Furukawa, I feel bad because like every single one of these, we talk with her, like we get to know her a little bit, and then we just leave immediately and never talk to her again. Furukawa, I whisper to her. She notices me right away and starts glancing in the room. Over here. Oh. I wave at her as she starts walking over me. This is a surprise. How did you know my name? I asked you one of your classmates. Oh, I want to know your name too. My name? Yes. Wow, we haven't even given each other names yet. Okazaki. Okazaki-san. Yeah. Okazaki-san, did you want something? What's happening with your drama club? Oh, about that. The drama club doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, I know about that. So are you going to give up on it? Oh no. I'm going to keep practicing alone. In the club room? Yes, I already took the initiative to clean it up. Alright, in that case. Wait the club room after school. What? Just then the bell rings. One after another, students in the hallway go back into the classrooms. People are looking at us because we're just standing there. Anyway, I needed to talk to you after school, so wait in there, Eric. I'll explain then. See you. Okay. I didn't mean to. How did I even do that? I'm only holding the mouse, and I'm scrolling. I leave this confused Furukawa behind and walk away from the class B. Now then, it's a pain in the ass to get out of the class once it starts, so I decided to skip the fourth period entirely. I stay in the hallway and walk to the restroom. I enter a stall and wait until the sound of the teacher's slippers fade. I return in the hallway to find it empty. All I can sense is tension seeping out of the classroom on the linoleum floor. The cafeteria isn't open for business yet, so I duck inside to pass the time. Waiting around with nothing to do just makes me hungry. I regret not buying some bread this morning, but it's too late for that. This kid told me in the library already. I wonder what kind of bread she'd like. I should try getting a sweet one that I normally wouldn't buy. My head snaps in surprise when I hear a noise. I make eye contact with the old woman lining up the bread. Hey lady, I'd like a one. Oh my, it's still a bit too early, she says teasingly with a huge smile. You're a growing boy, but any that you like. Thanks to the head start, I go, give me. What was that? What I tried to do there? Thanks to the head start, I got by skimming class. You can buy as many of the popular chocolate bar buns and fried cutlet sandwiches as I want. After paying, I head to the vending machine and buy some green tea. My cat of the day in a paper bag, I head to the library. Hello, Tomoe-kun. I greeted her as soon as I entered the library, as if she had been waiting for me. Yeah, nice weather today, huh? Want to see what's on the table? I groan. It isn't the usual small container, but a large lunchbox used for picnics. How many people is that for? 2, Katomi-chan and Tomoe-kun. Look, I thought we were gonna do halfsies with your lunchbox and my bread. Yeah, we'll do halfsies. Happily repeats what I said. If you made enough for 2, then we're now eating for 3. Really doesn't get it. Oh, right. Tomoe-kun, you're smart. I don't know how to react when I hear that from you. Whatever, I'm hungry, so let's eat. I pull a chair over and sit down. Yeah, let's eat. Katomi sits next to me. Opens her lunchbox. Salmon fillet, fried chicken, fried chimp, chicken satay, hamburger steak, omelet, cherry, tomatoes, fries. The array of side dishes fills the box to the brim. Isn't there enough for 4 Peter? Just eat a lot and it'll be okay. Says that as if it were nothing. Well, I'll give it a shot. And don't get mad if I don't finish it. Okay, here are your chopsticks, Tomoe-kun, and these are mine. Put your palms together and say thanks. Says it probably with her hands pressed together like she is a student on a lunch duty in grade school. On a whim, I follow suit. Let us eat. Let's eat. Now eat up. I grab the chopsticks and wonder where to start. I go for the fried chicken first and put it in my mouth. I savor it. Good? Yeah, it's good. But when I answer, she beams. This is embarrassing. Is there anything you're picky about? I'm talking about food, by the way. No, I'm not picky. I'll eat anything. Feel free to take any that you want. Bring out the buns I bought. What's the matter? Never seen these before? Crinkle grabs the closest bun and tears the wrapping off. Peers closely at it. That's cream-filled brioche. These are chocolate bar bun, fried cutlet sandwich, and teriyaki chicken egg sandwich. Turns it upside down and looks inside. You won't see anything but cream. Ignores me and takes the sandwich in her hand. Try to let her do what she wants. I go for a piece of the stewed pumpkin in the corner of their lunchbox. This one is pretty good too. Did you stew this yourself? Hey, what are you doing? Stop taking the sandwich apart to see what's inside. Crinkle, crinkle. Stop putting it neatly back together and stuffing it back into the wrapper. Don't look so confused. Then what should I do? Just eat it. She nods. Chomp down and starts chewing. Gulp. Good? Yeah, it's very good. Glances at the part she bit into and answers me with a little confusion in her voice. It's a regular bun from the school store. I usually eat what I make for lunch. You make lunch for yourself all the time? Yeah. That's nice. Yes. Kitomi still staring at the sandwich. With steady hand, she rips it exactly in half. Here you go, Tomoe-kun. Halvesies. There's another piece you haven't eaten yet. I'll take that one. Halvesies. Yeah, just halvesies. Alright. Halvesies? Alright, don't make her cry. She's adamant about it. Well, I guess it's all the same. I accept the half and toss it in my mouth. It's tasty, but not enough to move me to tears. I feel really happy for some reason. Her bangs flutter as she smiles. I start chipping away on the pile of food in the lunchbox. God, they're having a feast. In the library, of all places. As I finish eating, lunchtime begins for the school. I wash it all down with some green tea and take a break. Thank you for the food. Puts her palms together and bows slightly. It was good, thanks. Tomoe-kun, your bread was good too. Glad to hear it. In front of me is the empty lunchbox. All finished. I feel so happy. Tomoe-kun and Kitomi-chan doing halvesies. Alright, that's most of your lunch. But we did halvesies. Can you make less next time? I had a hard time finishing everything. Okay. Closes the lid of the lunchbox and wraps it in the cloth. What are you gonna do now? I mean, what do you do? And where do you go after eating every day? I return to class and wait for break time to end. I thought as much. She can't eat lunch or sit on the floor to read when other students are here. Once afternoon classes start, I come back here to read. What about after school? Sometimes I come back here after hours, but most of the time I just go home. I just go to the prefecture library or the bookstore sometimes. In other words, you don't come here during normal hours. She nods. This place doesn't belong to me. Stands up as she says that and starts organizing the books scattered on the floor. It's almost time for lunchtime, library hours. She must be planning on gathering here things and leaving. She appears to be doing whatever she pleases, but she never leaves a boundary she set for herself. I think that's part of who she is. Are you free after school today? Is there anything that you have to do? No? In that case, can you come with me after school for a bit? There's someone I want you to meet. Her hands stop and she turns to give me a blank stare. Is this person? Looks around nervously. A bully? I think we have a long road ahead of us. Just as fifth period concludes. What's oh, hey Tsunahara. Tsunahara finally makes an appearance. You're awfully energetic. 'Cause I've been sleeping all day, son. What's sixth period? Can you tell by looking? Oh, it's soccer. Yep, alright. Good luck and have fun. take my bag with me as I exit the classroom. Huh? You're not coming with me? Something stupid came up that I had to deal with. Leave my answer hanging there for him to do whatever he wants with before heading down the hallway on my own. We decided to meet by the stairwell. Kitomi is already waiting there. Hello, Tomoe-kun. As usual, she's wearing an obviously stiff expression. Good girl, I'm glad you didn't run away. You won't bully me? I won't, so let's go. Wait here for a second. Don't run away. I warned Kitomi once before opening the sliding door to the drama room club room. Furukawa stands up from her chair to face me. As expected, Furukawa is the only one here. No. Yo, I feel bad. So this is where she goes after she finds out that the drama club is gone. The Sony, yeah, I'm just reading the box. It says Somi. But yeah, she just stays here and just practices. I raise my hand as I enter the club room. Hello, Okazaki-san. What's wrong? You don't sound very cheerful. It's not that at all. Well, okay, here. Hey, come in here. I turn my head to say that. Cautiously, Kitomi enters the room, stops beside me, and starts looking around the room. She's a fellow truant student. Come on, say hi. Say hi. Hello, Tomoe-kun. What good does it do to say it to me? Say it to her. How can you get flustered by this? Furukawa is looking at us as if watching peculiar animals. It's not far off in that regard. Kitomi looks from Furukawa to me and mumbles something. First, I'll tell her her name. After I say that, she awkwardly turns to Furukawa. She's like grade school who's bigger than the teacher's about to get yelled at. She points to her face with her right index finger. Kitomi. 3 hiragana letters, Kitomi. Call me Kitomi-chan. Oh, one kanji character, Nagisa. People call me different things. Nagisa-chan, she decides instantly. Don't you two have anything else to discuss besides your name? My last name is that. Mine is Furukawa. Class A. I'm in Class B. Type A. I'm also Type A. Teriyaki chicken egg sandwich. Hanpan. African elephant. Kitty cat. 7-spotted ladybug. Grasshopper san. What is going on? Can we just read that over a second? Teriyaki, Anpan, African elephant, kitty cat, 7-spotted ladybug, grasshopper san. I honestly don't think this is a conversation at all. I think we should wrap her up her introductions. I gently pushed Kitomi closer to Furukawa. She may not look good, but she's amazingly smart. She doesn't need to study for exams. And she loves books, so she knows a lot of complicated words. On top of that, she's not in any clubs, and she doesn't have any friends that I know of. In other words, she gets lots of free time. I feel like I'm saying really hurtful things, but the girl in question doesn't notice, so I guess it's fine. And what is Kitomi doing? She's preoccupied by some equipment on the ground. Picks up a box filled with props. The moment she opens the lid, a puff of dust rises in the air. Coughs a few times. You okay? She looks at me with teary eyes. Urashima's casket. Is that another reference to something? Is she making references here? Urashima Taro? Casket is a reference to the legend of Urashima Taro. Taken to the sea after rescuing a turtle, only to return to his village to discover that 300 years passed. Alright. No. And stop touching your stuff. She nods obediently and puts the box back to where she found it. Anyway, I bought you a good candidate. I say that to Furukawa, who's still having trouble understanding the situation. You can take it from here. Doesn't know what to do. Cautiously approaches Kitomi and pats her head. Then she rubs her hair. I'm jealous your hair is so soft. Oh, a split end. Can I pull it out? It won't hurt, will it? It'll be fine. Twirls a long strand of hair around her finger as she says it. Pluck. That wasn't so bad, was it? No. Seems to be getting along. Hey, that's not the point here. I'm saying that you should recruit her for the drama club. What? Whoa, I wasn't expecting this. Whoa. Drama club. You two really shouldn't be looking... you two really shouldn't be looking so confused right now. But first and foremost, you need to be interested in acting. You can't put on a show by yourself. You can't put on a show. Wasn't that what you were talking about? Being a horse yesterday and a deer today or something? That's completely wrong. Horse, what? Oh. Wasn't that a line from a play? That means you're interested in drama club, right? If you recall, don't sweat the details, just recruiter. Katomi just trying to say something and I cut her off to yell at Furukawa. I feel like a stupid hunter setting a stupid hound on a stupid duck. But if I miss a chance, I honestly think the drama club will never get any other members. But I don't know what to say in times like these. You can say anything. Will you join me in the drama club as we shed the sweat and tears of our youth? Something like that. Do there have to be tears? If the scene calls for it, you might have to cry. I don't want to cry. Even if you don't want to cry, there are times you may have to. Nagisa-chan, are you a bully? No, I'm not a bully. Besides, I don't know too much about acting either. It's not simple enough that I can easily recommend it to others. How are you even going to start the drama club? Besides, I'm not allowed to recruit new members. What? I made flyers for new members, but after asking the student council, they said the recruiting period is over. You need the student council's permission to put up recruitment flyers, and since the drama club is defunct, they won't approve it. According to Furukawa, that's what's going on. I'm technically not even allowed to use this room, but since I want to prepare to start the drama club, they gave me the tacit approval. Alright, that's so good. And you just let it go without a fight. Yes, I had no other choice. Hold on. I look up at the ceiling. She wants to recruit, but there are no members, and they're telling her she has to start an official club with members if she wants to recruit others. What kind of crazy catch-22 is this? I'm sure Furukawa couldn't even respond to them. Alright, let's get see them one more time, and I head to the door, but Furukawa stops me with a look. It's fine. I haven't given up on starting the drama club just yet. I think maybe I should study more beforehand, says Outrin with determination. I consider Furukawa's expression. Isn't it that worried? Isn't the worried look she had when I first met her? Alright, there's nothing else to say. I was pumped up to give them a piece of my mind, but her statement let all the air out of me. Look at Katomi. She's looking through the wrong end of the yellow megaphone. the kind they used to give directions during a play. This serious scene is totally ruined. Are you really the best honor student the school has to offer? She's busy fiddling with the props and isn't listening. Looks like she found something. A stack of papers on the desk in the corner of the room. Furukawa probably had more of those recruitment posters. Old nostalgic characters, nothing more than ovals with eyes filled with the poster. Big Dango Family. That's Hitomi. The title of the song then became a huge hit a while back. I think it was used in a children's show. Oh, you know about them? She's Japanese, so of course she does. Maybe Furukawa's drawing, but the design is so simple that anyone could recognize it. It's very cute. Picks up a piece of paper and stares at it. The Big Dango Family, and is always together. They may fight sometimes, but they always get along in the end. Do you like the Big Dango Family? Squints a little as she smiles. Hitomi doesn't answer right away. She's staring intently at the many laughing and angry Dango. Yeah. Looks at Furukawa once more. I love it. He gives a bright yet somewhat awkward smile.